Hey everyone, welcome to your tech day, technological day change class. You will notice that I've already put the homework for this day on your Google Doc, and I'm doing this on Wednesday. So if for some reason you come early, you're going to see the link to this video once I finish. I'm not going to talk to you for one whole hour because during that hour we have back and forth and interaction, and that doesn't works so well sometimes for me to just lecture you and talk for an hour. But I want to prep you for what you're going to do for your homework. It's going to be pretty awesome because you are going to meet a woman named Mel Robbins. Mel is one of the top women development speakers in the world. And in the United States, she is number one. She's pretty fantastic, very amazing. And the 5-second rule, she says she regrets naming it that now because people think about the 5-second rule when you drop your peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the floor, or you drop a cookie or a Tic Tac, that if you pick it up within 5 seconds, it's okay. That's not what it's about, guys. So, but it's kind of funny. It just turned out that way for her. You're going to watch a 59-minute video, and she's on a talk show with a pretty interesting man, Lewis Howes, and his talk show on YouTube is called The School of Greatness. He also has podcasts on probably on iTunes, but definitely on Spotify. And he interviews people from all over the world, authors, athletes, moguls, people who've climbed mountains, all kinds of amazing inventors, creators, who would fit into this category of being able to write a chapter in a book if it was entitled The School of Greatness. What kind of schooling did they do to prepare themselves to be really great and amazing? So Mel Robbins did a 59-minute talk interview with him on his talk show, and that's what you're going to watch first. And I also have a link on your homework page, which gives you, let me see, I'm going to tell you what I wrote here. Take notes on this link. It's right underneath where it says it is 59 minutes long, so do not wait until the last minute. I put that in bold. Underneath of that, it says read this and take notes that will instruct someone else on how to use the 5-second rule. So instead of you stopping to take notes while you watch the video, just watch the video straight through so that you can really connect. And you're not going to be concerned about taking notes, And then when you're done, go to this link and the notes are already there for you, right? Except I want you to take notes from those notes. So if you would like to copy them completely, hey, that's up to you. That's not necessary. You can make bullet points so that you're able to teach from your notes what the 5-second rule is all about. So here are some of the things that the notes will tell you. The 5-second rule is very, very simple. If you have an instinct to act on a goal, you must physically move your body within an actual 5 seconds or your brain will kill it. That's what this is all about. Things come into our mind all the time about things that we want to do, we want to change, we want to not do, we want to fix, we want to go to the gym, we want to make broccoli for dinner, we want to write a letter to our grandmother. And you know how much joy your grandmother gets from seeing a picture and a real letter in the mail, not an email, with your handwriting on some pretty paper. But within 5 seconds, your brain in that short amount of time is saying, this is a modern day, send her an email. Grandma needs to learn how to use that iPad she got for Christmas regardless. So she needs to get an email. Or I have to go get a stamp. I don't have a stamp. Or I'm modern. That's too old fashioned. Or grandma's present wasn't really nice to me last time anyway. She didn't really deserve a letter. Or yeah, I know it's a good thing. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. See all those things that could come into your mind in 5 seconds. And the moment you feel an instinct or a desire to act on a goal or a commitment, you use the rule. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's actual science. Mel taught it to you in that video of something that happens in your brain when you have this other action that goes on when you're about to make that decision whether you're going to do something or not do something. There's a window that exists between the moment you have an instinct to change, to act, that moment, and then your mind killing it. It's a 5 second window. It exists for everyone. So these are here in your notes. You have to take action on your instinct to change, or you'll stay stagnant and you will not change. So Mel gives the example in the video of her hitting the snooze button. She had a tumultuous period in her life as a mom of three and someone who was considered by all standards in American culture to be very well off. She was working for uh, Fox, I think, and she's also was a CNN journalist. I think she might still be, but some things went bad with a contract she had with a program with Fox. Her husband had some businesses that went bad, most notably a pizza restaurant, and kind of all these things came together to make this perfect storm. And she just got in a rut. She had been taking drugs for depression for a good portion of her life. Even when one of her children or two of her children were born, she was told she couldn't spend as much time around them because depression, it couldn't be trusted, and all this stuff, And she saw a rocket launching on a TV show, and she thought, that's what's going to happen tomorrow morning. I'm not going to push that snooze button again. I'm going to launch myself out the bed. And when she heard that snooze button, she had that 5 second window to make the decision, because if she had faltered, if she had let the time pass, this thing that happens, it's the way our brain works. It's the way our brain is set up for reasons that she tells you about in the video. I'm giving you a lot of hints to keep you captivated so you go watch it soon. But it's prevents you from doing the hard stuff. And she did that. She stopped wishing and she started doing. And there's an instinct. This is not an instinct like, let me go smoke some cigarettes in the backyard. I'm not talking about that. It's a kind of instinct that you feel in your gut, that instinct of positive change, of something that is a good thing, not dangerous or illegal, but instincts of your heart. And those things that you know you should do, like as a teenager, many of the times it's your homework, it's studying for the test. And if you have this change class on Friday, when Monday comes, how good it would be if a good portion of your homework was already done on Monday. And then Tuesday and then Wednesday, you're like, let me do it, because otherwise I'm going to be last minute tomorrow. You've got that 5 second window to make that decision. And what you do, you stand up from wherever you are and you walk towards your book. You walk towards opening up a computer so you can read the Google Doc about what's next, and you do it. So watch the video, then go to that link under the video, read the notes shortly after you watch the video so you keep this connection going here. And then I want to see in your vision book next week notes that teach how to use the 5 second rule, how to use it, what it means, what happens when you do, and what happens when you don't. And that's already been noted for you. You just have to recopy that in your own words. If you want to completely copy it verbatim and take a couple pages to do that, go for it. Just give credit to Mel Robbins in a link to the page where it can be found online. Okay, what I left off your homework from last week, but we talked about it in class, Liam and Emily, extensively, which is 100 more items in the gratitude section of your vision book. In fact, Emily even opened up her book and counted what she's up to now. So if you did not do in those 100, you add in those 100 because you have another 50. So don't wait, because you're going to sit there saying, I'm grateful for my Starbucks insulated cup, which I am. You guys know I am. But I don't want to say I'm grateful for the straw. I'm grateful for the lid. I mean, let's get real here. Okay. I'm grateful that I really wanted a snack and I remembered I treated myself to this individual size bag of almonds, but I stuck it up in the cupboard. And right before I did this video for you, I was like, yes, I have those almonds. And I went and got them, and it's just a perfect snack. I'm grateful that I'm recording this on my Mac, but my iPad is right here. So while I'm talking to you over here, let's see, I've opened up, and there's a quote I put for you from Stephen Covey. But I've opened up the homework so I can keep my notes and not have to click off this video that I'm doing with you. So that's really a grateful thing in my life. I'm grateful for this book. We're going to talk about this in a week or two called Joyful. It's opened up some really great knowledge for me about something that I believe strongly in, choosing joy, choosing to create your own sunshine. But this author has gone into a depth that I never thought possible. Okay, what else am I grateful for today that's going in my journal? This necklace was a gift from the Swick girls who are in my artful journaling class. And they know how much I love jewelry and handmade jewelry. And this was made through an organization that allows women to do their beautiful handicrafts and make money to support their families and not be sold for like 5 cents, but fair trade for what their skill and their talent is worth out of really beautiful products. So I'm grateful for that and all the colors. I'm grateful for this really, really creative bag. I didn't make it. I purchased it from someone who made it. But I got to choose the fabrics. And then on the inside, let me show ya. Look at all these pockets. This is my quilting and sewing bag. So you can see here, let me do this. There we go. All those threads lined up for my hand applique, various fabrics that I can choose from, and some pieces that are already cut out for my next blog. This was the postcard from my yoga retreat in Costa Rica, which I use as a separator. Safety pins. Here I have a section for scissors, and there are so many more sections. A pen is in there for marking, and in here, wait, not that one, this one. Needles, all various different types and sizes of needles. And look at that octopus in there on the fabric. Really cool, fun things. The best part was I told her how much I love the raccoon. And look at this raccoon greeting me every time I open up the bag. Right, so this little bag gives me a lot of joy. Makes me really happy. So I'm showing you stuff, but this is the stuff I'm grateful for. Now, something that I create using this bag are some applique squares that are part of a future quilt. So here's one of them. I'm grateful for the skill to create this and to teach it. I'm grateful for all these beautiful fabrics at my disposal. I'll show you one more. This one here featuring stars and birds. So these are all things going in my journal. I'm grateful for being able to get up and make myself a coffee, my own kitchen, a true, authentic Italian. But I'm grateful for Prismacolor and quality of these colored pencils, second to none. I'm grateful for this chakra bracelet. I'm grateful for these earrings that I bought in San Francisco in the Haight neighborhood. I'm grateful for my bed and how comfortable it is, and that I don't wake up with a sore back. And I'm grateful that I get to look at the snow on this side of the window because I do not like snow or cold. So, those are some ideas, okay, for you to put in your grateful section, your gratitude section. I don't want you to say, I'm grateful for this cup of coffee. I'm grateful for the cup. I'm grateful for the handle on the cup. I'm grateful. I mean, really be creative, but just be real. Look around your life because things are in front of your face all the time. Okay, now back to Mel Robbins. When you click that link that I put for her video and you go to Lewis House and the School of Greatness, if you want to spend some more time exploring some other things that she teaches, because she's also a coach and she's done a lot of TED Talks. There are a lot of videos on her. Some of them are only 8 or 9 minutes, some are 15 minutes. So that's an option to go and watch some more of her videos and find out how you can use these techniques to instantly begin to change your life, right? One of the most beautiful things are a lot of people who ended up reading her book, because this is 59-minute interview, but there's a book that goes with this skill set. It's on YouTube. Someone's reading it. She's reading it actually, but someone posted it on YouTube. So you don't even have to buy it. You can go listen to it. 6-hour Audible book. A lot of people were going to commit suicide and did not, because she made a decision to not only change her life with this 5-second rule, but to write a book about it. Think about your big thing. How are you doing with the progress of your big thing? When you think about, okay, today's the day I'm working on my big thing, think about that, and then within 5 seconds, get up and move. Okay, so that's your homework. Oh, I forgot something. Your notes on Eat That Frog, chapters 1 to 4. We haven't started discussing that yet, but all of this reading is a preliminary so that when we do go into discussion, you have some background. Okay, so you should have been all the way up to chapter 4. You're lucky because I'm not asking you to tell me yes or no or have your parents look over it. But bring those notes in next Friday. So if you didn't do that, you have chapters 1 to 4 and Eat That Frog to read. Backtrack through your Google Doc, find the link. I've already given you the link. Read chapters 1 to 4 and take notes. Make a dedicated section in your vision book. Use some tabs if you want to so you know where to turn. Okay. Chapters 1 to 4, work on your big thing. Watch Mel Robbins' 59-minute video with Lewis House. Go to the link and take notes on the 5 things. So I'm going to see in your vision book 150 items of gratitude. I'm going to see the notes about the 5-second rule. Either copy them or make your own. And I'm going to see notes on chapters 1 to 4 to Eat That Frog. And then you're going to give me a report about where you are with your big thing. Okay, because this is February, but time marches on. So you have questions for me, you have comments, you're just not sure, just send me an email and respond. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Notice this quote I put here from Stephen Covey. We are the creative force of our life, and through our own decisions rather than our conditions. If we carefully learn to do certain things, we can accomplish those goals. It's not the condition. It's not the neighborhood you live in. It's not whether your mom is fair or not. It's not whether your bed is comfortable or not. It's a decision that you've made. So decide to catch up, get up to date on all of your work. And I will see you on Friday, March 1st.